Hi friends!
Here are all three solar panels connected in series right now. Full view of the sun. Right, it's in the morning, around 10. Here's the sun. It's a little cloudy, but a little cloud, but all panels in the sun, no shade. Here you can see the panels in the sun. The flexible solar panels, 3 of them, connecting in series. Same time, 9 in the morning. Also,
Thank you very much.
here's how we charge the backup Bluetti. We charge it with the solar. This is normal solar connector here. Follows through the solar cables onto the external, the portable Bluetti solar panels, 120 watts each for a total capacity of 360. And okay, the sun has just come out. Let's just take a look at what we're pulling in. And we're pulling in 199, 193, 180. The way we connect the solar panels is in series, so connect red to black, black to red, and red to black. Just a few minutes later, now you can see the draw is up to 217. Drop down again, clouds coming by. Before you pick a spot, you have to determine where the sun is coming from, how it's going to travel throughout most of the day if you're going to stay in that spot. So we came early and picked this spot here. It's very convenient because even if there is another car, the car will park here and our solar panels will still be collecting sun. This is the boulevard right in the middle. That gives us the opportunity to charge all day. So you gotta come early and pick the right spot so you can get the maximum charge. Today the setup is along the van, which is very convenient. You don't have to use the back stand to keep them up, you just use them against the body of the van. 3 of the solar panels take up the whole length of the van. A very convenient setup in that way. The panels on top of the van are 100 watts each, Renewable, and they're connected in parallel in 2 series. The 2 left are connected in series and the 2 right are connected in series, so we have 2 series which are connected in parallel for a total of 400 watts, which is currently drawing about 80. And the flexible panels, they're all connected in series. They're 120 watts each and currently are drawing about 220 watts. Here you can see all we're pulling is 211 watts. That's what it's pulling in right now. How much?
It's pulling in 78
Okay.
and 80 from the solar.
It is December 10th, 9 in the morning. We're currently at Jensen Beach. Our draw insight from the solar panels is at 85, around 85 as you can see. And we're pulling in 199, 193, 180. 10 in the morning. Solar power draw on the inside is 170. Solar power from the outside panels 250 to 60. 250 to 60. It's about 11:20 in the morning. Let's take another reading. The inside is pulling 220 watts, and on the outside we're pulling 290 watts. 290 watts. 8:20 in the morning. Internal draw 80. Flexible panels drawing 220. Our Bluetti just died. It's now 9 o'clock and it just went to 0. Internal Bluetti at 9:35 is charging with 108 from solar and 367 from the wall, and current charge is indicated at 34%. Backup Bluetti, same time, 9:35, around 9:35, charging with solar 190 watts and current charge battery about 23%. It is now 10 in the morning. The charge from the solar is 72-60. Our backup Bluetti now is charging at 155 watts from the flexible solar panels. 10:40 in the morning. Charging from the fixed panels. The inside Bluetti is receiving 150 watts. Charging from the flexible panels, receiving 211 to 110 watts. The flexible panels are now receiving 300 watts, 316 watts, 317 watts.
So it's 11:45 a.m. and it's charging at 104 to 110 from solar.
Flexible panels charging at 189. 12:05 reading. Fixed solar bring in 150 watts. Flexible panels bringing in 190 watts. 12:30. Fixed panels drawing in about 180. Flexible panels bringing in 230. 1 o'clock. Fixed panel bringing in about 150 watts. Flexible panels bringing in about 150, 170, 160. The sun is coming in and out of the clouds. 319, 300, 295, 298, 277, 258. Sun just out of the 355, 350, 340, 352, 351, 360. Okay. Sun is out of the clouds, full sun, 350, 360. Alright. 240, 220, 180, 174. $308, $301, $314, $303, $300. 1:30 in the afternoon. Both the van and the flexible solar panels are positioned at maximum input. Currently from the fixed solar panels we're getting about 208 watts. 208 watts fixed solar panels. 256, 255 from the flexible solar panels. New configuration. Both solar panels and the van positioned so that get maximum solar input. It's 2:30. Draw from the fixed panels on the roof is at 160. The draw from the flexible panels is at 271, 259, 272. 4 o'clock, last reading. Fixed solar panel is pulling in 25 watts. Flexible solar panel is pulling in 21. Our Bluetti just died. It's now 9 o'clock and it just went to 0. So now it's at 0%, and just half an hour ago it was showing 45. That was a very fast drop to 0. It's an indication that the BMS is totally lost, totally confused. So when this happens, we have no power at all. Here's a fridge. Fridge is dead, so we need to have power. And to do that, we will start the backup one. So I've taken the wall charger of the Bluetti right here, and I've connected it to the back. So our backup Bluetti right now is charging at 115 from the solar. It indicates about a 35% charge, and we're going to turn on the AC on, and that way we can charge the front Bluetti, which is our primary. Now you can see that the front Bluetti is charging at about 384 watts. It's pulling 384 watts out of the backup and charging the front. Our front primary Bluetti is now charging at 127 from solar and 356 from the wall plug, which is being fed by the backup Bluetti. Currently it indicates a charge of 1% and no power is available. We have to wait about 5% for any power to come back for use. So now our fridge is still off, and we'll have to wait a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, before we get some power on the primary Bluetti, enough to power the DC. The Bluetti just came back. It's only been like 3-4 minutes at most since it was dead, and only indicates, now have an indication that it's at 5% charged, which is very doubtful that it actually charged up to 5%, but that's enough to fool the BMS that it has power. So now it's outputting power through the DC circuit, which is now powering our fridge. And the primary concern. Internal Bluetti at 9:35 is charging with 108 from solar and 367 from the wall, and current charge is indicated at 34%. Backup Bluetti, same time, 9:35, around 9:35, charging with solar 190 watts and current charge battery about 23%. It is now 10 in the morning. The charge from the solar is 72, 60, around there. Still charging from the backup Bluetti at 371 watts. And it has charged within an hour, within less than half hour, already 63%. Amazing charge. This battery can fill up like in an hour from 0 to 100%. Our backup Bluetti now is charging at 155 watts from the flexible solar panels. The remaining charge on the battery is about 12%.